good people of the internet, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, hi, my name is Anna and I hope that you stick around. For those of you who have followed me for my perfume content, I hope that you stick around as well, even though today's video does not contain perfume or beauty, but it's all about Christmas. So last year I had this idea that I wanted to make sort of like a calendar, and that I would post a Christmas related video every Sunday leading up to Christmas, kicking things off with this tag. So I filmed it, I posted it, but because of some personal things I noticed how my energy was off, so I took it down, discarded the entire calendar idea and thought better luck next year, and here we are. Next year, Sunday of Christmas was last weekend, so it has come and gone, and my plans sort of did go awry again, but there are still 3 Sundays left, so there's still time. And that's when I thought, you know, I'm gonna do this tag because I enjoy watching them as much as I enjoy creating them. So I hope that they bring you as much Christmas spirit and joy as it brings me as a creator. Now I have composed this tag myself, meaning I have taken some other questions from some other tags, I've made up some questions, I've also repeated some questions from previous tags that I've done. There is a total of 24 questions, as Christmas is 24 days. Anyways, if you want to be a little mindful this year and contemplate these questions, then I tag you to do this. And if you want to know a little more about me and my traditions, then please keep on watching. 1. Recite a line from your favorite Christmas movie. Seeing is believing, but sometimes the most real things in the world are the things we cannot see. 2. Real or fake tree. So I love the smell of pine needles. I think that's like my favorite Christmas smell because it gives that extra oomph to all the Christmas smells that there are. However, I have come to realize that my fake tree gives me as much joy, if not even more joy, than a real one. Because to keep those poor things alive, especially in this apartment where there's basically no daylight in the winter and the weather is mostly gray, so I think I have to go with the low maintenance that a fake tree gives. So, fake tree. 3. When did you start your Christmas shopping this year, and are you done? Actually, I came across some Christmas presents back in, I want to say August, but I am not done. I did get like 3 presents last night, but you know, these times are tight, so I have to take it like a little by little. 4. Use a noise to describe how excited you are for Christmas right now. 5. If money wasn't an object, how would you spend your Christmas? So this has actually been a dream of mine for a very long time. I would do like a Christmas tour, meaning I would go around to places and cities that are known for their Christmas markets. London, for example, I've been to London around Christmas once. Unfortunately, I was a bit sick on that trip, so I do feel like I didn't enjoy it to the capacity that I could have. I know that Copenhagen has a Christmas market, and then there's Germany. I think in general, I mean, it's the birthplace of the Christmas tree, so of course they have a Christmas market, right? Yeah, I would do like a Christmas tour and then make sure that I am home for Christmas Eve to spend it with my family. 6. Who do you find it hardest to buy presents for? That gotta be one of my nephews. It was so much easier when he was a kid because, you know, toys was always a safe bet. But now he's all grown up and he still lives at home, so getting things for like an apartment for him might be a little futile. I haven't really heard him express those kind of wishes either, so yeah. Right now he's the hardest one to shop for. 7. Which celebrity would you spend your Christmas with? Well, ever since I discovered Trans-Siberian Orchestra, back in 2005, I've always wanted to attend one of their Christmas shows. Now, I did get to attend their first ever tour outside the US in 2011 when they came to London, but that didn't make me want to see a Christmas show even less, because I don't know if it was the fact that I got to see them live, or if it was that I was so moved by the story, or just everything that made me cry the entire time. And then when they wrapped up the show, Paul O'Neill came skipping out on stage and they did this last song. But yeah, they always tell this beautiful story with their shows, and the light show, and then there's symphonic metal, which is my favorite genre of metal. So I just want to do that show again, just, you know, wrapped up in a bow Christmas show. So those are the celebrities that I'd like to spend my Christmas with. 8. Who's the person that makes Christmas Day special? That is my mom. Her expressing love language is acts of service. So every year she gets up really, really early to prepare for the Christmas breakfast that we have with our entire family. And that's most definitely special. And she also bakes these buns the same day, which is why she gets up really, really early, so that we have fresh buns for our breakfast. So yeah, mom is for sure the one that makes Christmas Day special. 10. What's better, Christmas or birthdays? I have very ambivalent feelings when it comes to my birthday. I do enjoy the attention and all of that, but this is gonna sound stupid. I get what I like to call birthday melancholia, meaning every year, the night before my birthday, I cry a lot. So I've recognized it to be birthday melancholia. And then there's also the fact that a lot of people in my family have ceased to exist, to put it that way, in the month of January. So it's sort of a dark month in our family. So yeah, I choose Christmas. 10. What holiday tradition are you looking forward to the most this year? Well, 1, obviously the Christmas breakfast at my parents' house. And every year my friends and I have a party in the time between Christmas Eve and New Year's, which in Norwegian is called romjul. But last year we did not only have a Christmas party, but we had a full-out Christmas dinner. And since that was such a success, then we thought that this is something that we have to continue to do. So we're gonna do that this year as well. And that is something that I very much look forward to as well. 11. If money wasn't an object, what is a gift you wanted to give someone? I'd fulfill every Christmas wish list that was handed to me. I'd basically be like Santa, and I'd go around town and raid all the angel trees and just give all of them everything they want. 12. Do you have any Christmas traditions on your own? Yes, I do. My couch is actually a sofa bed. So every year I make my couch into this bed and I pull out my pillows and blankets, and then I find something to watch. And sometimes I fall asleep on the couch, or I go to bed when I feel like I'm falling asleep. But in the morning I always go back on the couch. Then I eat my breakfast, and then of course I watch Norwegian traditional Christmas movies. And a little fun fact about one of the Norwegian Christmas movies with the emphasis on Norwegian, because here's the kicker. One of the traditional Norwegian Christmas movies is not Norwegian at all. It's actually a Czech-German movie from 1973. And I think like 10 years ago, NRK, which is the Norwegian National Broadcasting, said that they weren't able to show the movie anymore because the tapes were so old. But there was this huge protest from the Norwegian people, so the Norwegian government actually donated money to have this movie restored and digitalized so that NRK could send it. That says something about how deep some of the Norwegian traditions run. 13. Snow or no snow? Before I had my license and a car on my own, I used to love snow. Then I had to start to shovel the snow and just get up early in the morning to shovel the snow before going to work. I just found that to be a hassle. And then not being able to leave work right away because you most likely have stood outside and you have to dig out your car. Now my car unfortunately passed away. Well, it didn't really pass away, that was a bit dramatic, but it did break down, causing me to get rid of it. So now I'm like, why is it not snowing? Where's the snow? I want snow. So yeah, I think now the thought of me not having to shovel snow off my car and just have to shovel the ground, because that I enjoy. I take it as a workout, you know? But not having to shovel the snow off the car and scrape the ice, yeah, I want snow now. 14, Christmas lights, multicolored or warm whites. For my tree, I do warm whites. 15, do you prefer watching Christmas movies or listening to Christmas music during Christmas? I do both. 16, do you dress up or wear comfy clothes like pajamas on Christmas Eve? Considering it's more of a tradition to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve here in Norway, I always dress up. I don't think there's ever been a Christmas where I haven't. Even when I had pneumonia one year and was very sick, even then I dressed up. So yeah, I dress up. 17, do you decorate your tree randomly or do you have a method? There is most certainly a method to the madness. I always do my lights first, and then I do ornaments like baubles, and then other ornaments go on. 18, when do you decorate your tree? This year I actually put up my tree a week earlier than I usually do. I usually put it up on the first Sunday in Christmas, so last Sunday, but this year I started a week earlier, so by the time this video gets out, it has been up for 2 weeks. 19, when do you open your presents? Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Again, traditionally we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, so me and my family, we open our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. 20, are there any Christmas decorations that have significance to you? I'm a Cancer moon, of course there are. Well, when I lived at home, I actually had this table tree in my room, and every year when I would decorate it, I would think about the time when I could get my own place and decorate a full size of this. So what's funny is that my big tree that I have right over here is sort of a full-size version of that tree. So the funny part now is that they are actually sort of similar. And then I also have angel wings for those who are no longer with us. And of course I have bells, which is significant because the Polar Express is my favorite movie. 21, quick, name Santa's reindeer. So this is a question that I did in a previous tag, and I purposefully not looked up that tag to see if I remember it, but I always have to name them in the order that they're called out in 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Okay, so let's go. On Dasher, on Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. And then there's Rudolph. That's 9. So that's them. 22. Do you attend church during Christmas? Actually, yes, on Christmas Eve I attend church, but this is not your regular church. It's called church. So the sermon there is not a traditional sermon, it's more of an event. Last year I joined one of the choirs that have rehearsals in this church, so we will actually sing on Christmas Eve. 23. Would you rather live in a gingerbread house or work in Santa's workshop? So when I was a kid, I used to love Christmas, and back when I believed in Santa, every Christmas I was hoping that he would take me away to work in his workshop. So yeah, Santa's workshop it is. Now I've grown up with Hansel and Gretel, so of course I won't be living in a gingerbread house. Last but not least, 24. Your biggest wish is granted. What is it? I could go materialistic, but after the year it's been, I want to say good health, for me and all of my loved ones. So yeah, short and simple. That's my biggest wish. So that was it for this first Christmas video, and I really hope that you liked it, and that if you did, you give it a thumbs up. More perfume content is coming, and there also will be some beauty content moving forward. So if you want to see all that, then please subscribe. And until next time, bye!